this year we don't have much, and this will be one of the only presents that we get this year.
Rosa Delgado may be soft-spoken, but the 20-year-old college student is tough and resilient. This young woman is carrying a heavy load on her shoulders as she tries to make this a happier holiday season for her 6 young siblings.
We try to live every day by day, looking for places that, like this, give us a daily bread.
The Delgado family is among the many families who waited for hours in line to get a hot meal from a shelter in Los Angeles' notorious Skid Row. Some 4,000 free holiday meals are being served here on Skid Row, and as you can see from the long lines, there's definitely a great need. Recent U.S. Census figures show that nearly half of all Americans are considered to be poor. And as unemployment remains high and the government's social safety nets continue to be frayed, the fear is that in the future, these lines will only continue to get longer.
This to them it's a miracle, you know, just to have a hot meal and a present to give their child.
For some of these families, that small miracle was something they had to ask for the very first time. Many poor families in this country do work, but as food, housing, and medical costs continue to rise, they're forced to make tough choices.
Do I pay for my housing? Do I pay for my food? Do I pay for the bus to get to work? We're seeing a lot of that is driving people potentially to being homeless for economic reasons.
Since the housing bubble burst, 4 million American homes have been lost to foreclosure, and according to new government figures, 1.6 million children will soon be homeless. On this particular day, news cameras show up for the perfect picture of celebrities and politicians handing out meals to the poor. But for those living on the streets and waiting in line for a meal, it shouldn't take a red carpet event to bring attention to their year-round struggle.
There's a lot of homeless out here. There's a lot of tents, cardboard boxes. People, they need housing. I think it is getting worse. Too many children, and the economy is not good.
Those harsh realities hardly get a mention in the mainstream media. Instead, the latest iPhone app or crazed mall shoppers get the type of news treatment that usually results in money-making ratings. Families like the Delgados are almost certain this country has misguided priorities.
And instead of the U.S. putting the money towards the citizens here, you're using it for other things that aren't benefiting us, like war that's going on right now.
And while more Americans are finding themselves living in poverty, the average pay for a CEO shot up between 27% to 40%, a discouraging trend that continues to divide this country. Meantime, the U.S. economy continues to be afflicted by high unemployment, the struggling housing market, and the ongoing political wrangling in Washington, D.C., making it likely that the pain felt in 2011 will linger into 2012. In Los Angeles, Ramon Galindo, RT.